Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Easy Cooking with Sarah's. Today I have a special guest, Surin Maharaj, my nephew, who is going to show me his method of making shrimp wontons. If you guys like my video, please subscribe, comment, share, do your thing. Surin, you want to say something?
No, thanks for having me. Let's get started.
Alright, let's get started, guys. So we're gonna use a pound of shrimp, a couple cloves of garlic, a couple leaves of culantro, and we know it in Trinidad as bandania, and salt, of course, salt to that. We'll cut it up small.
Pepper.
Oh, also pepper.
Pepper, chestnuts. This we'll use in the wrapping for the wontons, but we're not going to use it for the sauce.
So you want to start cutting that up?
Cut up some shrimp. We already cut up half to get started, but
we already cut up, and this cut up shrimp is about a cup, so we should get about 2 cups.
Yeah, we prefer to cut up the shrimp than to blend the shrimp.
Yeah.
That way we can kind of taste the shrimp. When
actually see it too.
Yeah, when it's blended up, it kind of get lost in the wrap.
So then we're not cutting up. If we put everything in here, I'm just gonna break it up like that. I think I'm gonna put a little more pepper then.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how hot that pepper is.
Yeah. This is habanero. It's supposed to be tasty, not too hot. I'm gonna zest the ginger so we don't get big chunks of ginger. And of course, you don't need to peel the ginger. This is enough?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, more than that.
Okay. We don't have to put all because ginger is very, very potent. We don't overpower the wontons.
Okay. And this is water chestnuts. This is optional, but it gives it a little crunch. And depends, you can use more or less, but this is how much we're using for this mix with a pound of shrimp. So I'm gonna cut this up, and I want to cut it up small because if it have any pointy pieces in it, it'll burst the skins. So we want to get this small and not really like little strips, so it will burst.
So a while back when we went to Tabakith, Lila used to make wontons, and that's how I know
To put this.
to put that. I know people doing it now, but that's how I know to put water chestnut. Because when we used to make it originally, I never put water chestnut.
Yeah, when I make it without it, you kind of miss it.
You miss it, yeah.
Yeah, a little crunch in it.
So we're gonna put a teaspoon of Celtic salt
Per pound.
per pound. You can put more or you can put less, according to how much salt you want. I think this should be good, the salt, because in the dipping sauce, we're gonna add salt. So you can actually taste the dipping salt to see if you need more or less.
Right, or dip more or less, depends on the salt.
Yeah. So how much of this?
I like seasoning, so but you decide. I mean, you put like what? We want to use all
Teaspoon, but we have to leave some
for the sauce.
for
So I
the
will do
dipping.
half for this, or maybe 3/4 for the wrap, and then the rest for the sauce.
Okay, so I'm gonna use one. Just eyeballing it to get half of it. Oh my God, this smells amazing. Wow. So guys, this wonton skin is 16 ounces.
Yeah. So to gauge how much shrimp to match how much wraps you have, that's something you have to like work with. And my OCD want to make sure I get exactly how much shrimp I use for the wraps I buy. So
let's see if this is gonna be even.
Right. So you can add less and it still stays more or less the same. So we'll kind of do an average and coming down as you go. You kind of add more or put less, depends on if you need to finish it off.
So guys, this is a secret recipe that he's telling us. So finally I get to know what this wonton is made of, like what he's put in it. So finally I'm seeing it.
Yeah, 11 herbs and spices, right?
Yeah, he was missing out 2 or 3 spices, so.
Get out all this.
Oh wow. That green onion is a nice addition to it, son.
Okay, and one of the last things we're gonna add to this is sesame oil. This one smells amazing. Smell it.
Wow.
Yeah, compared to some sesame oil, so it depends on if you can get this brand, get it. But you know, some sesame oil don't work as good as this one. This usually I eyeball it, but sesame oil is another one that is very, very strong. So it depends on your taste bud. But,
I like a lot of sesame oil.
Yeah, me too. So, but this is more or less, how much is this?
A teaspoon.
Teaspoon? A teaspoon for a pound of shrimp seems about good.
But if you love sesame oil, you can add more.
Yeah.
Or if you don't like it, eliminate it. Wow, that guys, if you smell this.
I think we need more sesame oil.
Yeah, I think so. Shake it up maybe.
Let me see that bottle.
Yeah. I'm gonna add another teaspoon, teaspoon to it because I'm not getting that smell of teaspoon. So to correct what I said before, 2 teaspoons per pound of shrimp. And that I think should do it. We're gonna add some of this in the sauce too.
And there's where you will taste it more.
Yeah.
Because it's not cooking.
Right.
Don't waste it.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're done put the sesame oil in here. That was the last thing. Now we're ready for wrapping. That's a wrap. Okay, so first you get a skin in your hand like this. Put a little water on both sides. So because you're gonna fold it diagonally. So fold it. So a little bit of water on that side. Then take a. You don't want to put too much and you don't want to put too little bit. So somewhere in the middle, like that. Fold it in half.
I'm using a 3/4 teaspoon.
3/4, okay. So fold it in half. The water will make it stick and kind of
skin.
Yeah, kind of keeps him wanting skin and kind of squeeze out all the little air pockets from it because we don't want that when we're ready for frying. Then when you have your triangle like this, put a little on one of these side of the triangle and kind of I don't know how you'll say this, kind of bring 2 of them in a. So if it like this, you turn one this way and you bring that one, let it touch, and then spin it back. This top layer was a little hard, so it cracked up, but that's okay. We'll show you again.
My spin back was really nice.
Okay, so we can do it like that.
Ta-da!
I'll do it one more time.
Let me follow him again. He's the pro.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so get his skin. Actually add the water first. Diagonal water. Put about a little, it was a teaspoon. Okay, put 2 little bit, people complain they don't get enough shrimp. So.
And this is the reason he did not blend it out, because we want to see the shrimp.
Right,
we want to know it's shrimp we need.
Yeah. So do the diagonal fold, squeeze out all your air bubbles.
So that's the one thing I didn't used to do, squeeze out the air bubble. So that's a good idea.
Touch the back. I guess you'll do back if you're doing it this way, and kind of spin it, and then fold it back, and then it looks like a wonton.
Oh wow!
Right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap all these. We don't wanna bore you with that, so we'll come back when we're done. Okay, so now we put the oil to heat up. We want to do a medium heat, maybe what, 350? 350. If it's too much, it'll get too brown. If it's too less, it'll take too long and soak up too much oil. So about 350, you get golden brown. So while the pot is hot in the oil to 350, we're gonna make the sauce. The sauce, we're gonna use the rest of the seasoning that we had before. So, and you know, I don't think you really need to measure this, but.
This is the half of the seasoning we chopped up for the wontons. So how many, you know, maybe that might be like about 4 teaspoons.
Yeah, so basically it's everything besides the chestnuts and the green onions. Okay, and with this we'll add a little bit of lime. Okay, put that. sesame
What do you
oil. Tablespoon.
It's up to you how much you want.
Yeah, I think a tablespoon should be good.
So here in this sauce is where you're gonna really taste the sesame oil,
Right.
the
And
potent strong.
yeah, and if you don't like the sesame oil, put less. Is your sauce. Ketchup. I don't know about what, 3 or 4 tablespoons
Yeah. Again, put as much as you like,
or less.
thick as you like, or add some water or
And this soy sauce.
a
any
splash
of your-
or two.
Yeah, any of your favorite
Show
sauces.
them what we're using. Instead of regular soy sauce, we're using this coconut amino. It's better, it's less salty,
It is.
and it smells really good. So
Yeah, not too much of this, but honestly, when you go to the Asian markets, they have tons of soy sauce to choose from. So your favorite soy sauce, and use this. And this you could also dilute with a little water if it's too strong. So you know you could just do taste testing to make this exactly the way you like it.
ta-da!
And that's really it there for sauce. Now it's frying time. You could use any frying oil that you have or like to use. So get the pot to get the oil to 350, and then start dropping your oil. Dropping the wontons. Drop about 10.
Flash frying. This is taking actually might take like less than a minute to fry one.
Yeah.
Right, Sam?
Yeah. Like flip that one that the skin not catching.
That's good.
Yeah. Shrimp cook fast. If you're using a different filling, you might have to leave it longer. But since it's shrimp, just until you get that nice little color.
This golden
Yeah.
color. And of course, use a napkin or brown bag to soak up the excess oil.
Yeah, tray, one of those fire racks. Okay, so we got about 85 for this pack of skins. So if you're having a party, then you'll know how much you'll get per pack of skins.
Yes.
All right. So this is the end results. We have the sauce, and we have the
Look how red and delicious looking that is. The best part of cooking is the tasting. So I'm gonna have Jerry, my husband, Chef Boyadi, Suren Maharaj, and my nephew Rakesh. So guys, go ahead and do the tasting.
Okay.
Let's hear the final verdict.
Actually, I've had this many different places, but this is actually the best one I've ever had.
Great.
Great. I like the sauce also.
Nice crunch.
Mark, what do you think?
Light and airy. Very nice.
Perfect. There you go, guys. See you soon. See you in our next video. Bye.